Hi, my name is Winterbub, and I have a solid amount of experience playing competitive Pokemon. However, everyone has room to learn and grow in anything we do. So I hired a coach to help me improve as a player. To make this coaching session easier, we will be playing Gen 9 OU singles on Pokemon Showdown, an online battle simulator. Now, let me introduce my coach, Pinkacross. Pink is an extremely talented player who has hit rank 1 on the ladder multiple times. He also has a YouTube channel with some amazing free educational content. But if you're interested in booking a coaching session of your own, I'll leave Pink's link down in the description. Anyways, let's get into the first battle. Yeah, Skarmory can be annoying for this team, but Heatran is also very nice for something like that. This is a problem though. Heat Wave plus knockoff.
You don't exactly have an answer on your team for a Tornadus like this. But the good thing is, once you do manage to get Stealth Rock up, it won't like coming in on that. And his only removal is Rapid Spin Excadrill, which is pretty easy to handle. For your team, at least.
I think I'm just going to go Heatran here, because I don't think my leftovers are that big of a deal to lose in comparison to taking, like, Chip on Clefable, which is the other option I was weighing in my head.
I agree. I think that's a good move, and puts you in a decently strong position here.
Man, if I had rocks on this Heatran right now, you know?
It would be nice. It would be nice,
it would
but
be
it's
nice.
Okay. No time for regrets right now.
True. So these are usually like Smooth Rock, and then like they probably have room for like Ice Beam, which is something I should probably think about.
So you're in a great spot since you do have that Protect here.
Yeah.
Where you can just kind of scout what he wants to do. Okay, so that's really surprising to me, but that does indicate he doesn't have Earthquake.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Earthquake is pretty rare these days. I mean, there's a lot of moves Tyranitar wants to run. It wants to run Heavy Slam, so it doesn't get, its Stealth Rock blocked by Hatterene. It always wants to run Knockoff. It wants to run Ice Beam so it can do something to Tusk. And Heatran isn't super common, and Rillaboom is, so Earthquake is actually quite rare. Now, as I say that, watch us get Earthquaked here, but I think you can probably just Earth Power twice and pick off this Tyranitar.
Alright. Oh, damn.
Okay, so we get Low Kicked, which is interesting, but
I mean,
not an Earthquake, so at least we
have Clefable for Laddie, as long as it's locking into like a Dragon move. Luster Purge is gonna go crazy into my team pretty soon, but that's alright.
Yeah, to be honest though, your Heatran, actually, let's see, this is a yeah, you are special, but once Heatran got knocked, the Walling Luster Purge dream was kind of dead.
That's fair.
Unfortunately. But I think that's a very worthwhile trade. I don't know, so you may have noticed, well, okay, what do you think now that looks really good against his team now that he's lost the Tyranitar?
I think Pult's really nice because it outspeeds like his whole team, as long as Laddie isn't Scarf. And he has a hard time dealing with Corv.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
those are both good thoughts and true.
I think I'm gonna go to Corv here, just because it could be.
As
much as I would love to go Pult and just drop a Draco, I don't know if this is Scarf or not.
And your Corviknight has Defog, correct?
Yep.
Nice. So yeah, the reason I was so in favor there of staying in on that Tyranitar and going for that Magma Storm and Earth Power is because even though, so we did lose Heatran, but we got a lot out of that exchange. So, okay, well, we got a choice specs if I've ever seen one.
I guess, I mean, Corviknight's great, but Landorus does the same thing that it does here. So I do think I will sack it.
To an extent. Yeah, I can understand the Corviknight sack. I probably would have let Clefable go there.
Yeah, that's actually a good point because it's specs. Oh wait, I probably should have went. Wait, no, never mind. That's fine. That did a lot. Wow.
Draco there was not your ideal play. So this was one of those cases which I'm thinking ahead, right? So what's going to happen here is he's going to click either knockoff or U-turn. and you ultimately did not do much to this Tornadus. So especially with regen, 53 is negligible.
Right.
What would have been ideal there is U-turning, because the Latias was certainly going to switch, or Terra. So the other good thing about U-turn is that it covered the Terra. Like, had he gone for Terra, Fairy, Luster Purge there, we'd lose the game. So U-turn there could have brought in Landorus on this Tornadus to set Stealth Rock. But you're not in a terrible position. You still have, you still have the Clefable play, which is pretty solid here. Yeah, just quick note about Unaware, you probably know, but sometimes I forget too, is that you do not aware, or your opponent does not ignore your stat changes. So if you get a Luster Purge drop on a Terra Steel Clefable, that's still getting 2-hit KO'd.
Yep.
Let's use the thinking several turns ahead. So what happens if so you say Skarmory is a possibility. If you Calm Mind and he goes Skarmory, that's good. That's kind of good. If he goes Latias and you Calm Mind, that's good. If he stays in, Calm Mind works. If he goes Excadrill and you Calm Mind, what do you do next turn?
I could just go Lando.
Yeah, which puts you in a good position, and it's an easy switch. Exactly. And if he goes Pecharunt, Calm Mind is also good.
Wow. I never thought there was a world where he goes into this.
Yeah, so this is, it's pretty good against Clefable, and it has Nasty Plot, so it can boost up faster. Little does he know you are unaware. So I would say, well, we'll see. What are you thinking here?
Probably just burning the Terra, because if he uses a signature move, on like a Lando switch or something like that, it could be really annoying to get like poisoned and confused. And I don't see Terra being super useful on any of my other mons, other than maybe like a Terra Dragon, or not Terra Ghost pull to like help me clean. But I think I value it on Clefable to just be able to set up on this.
I agree, absolutely. All right, and I'm guessing, yep, Calm Mind again. Now here, there is a pretty solid play. I think I would say there is a right choice here.
I think I'm gonna Flamethrower.
Absolutely, yeah. It covers Pecharunt staying in. You don't really care if he wants Nasty Plot. It covers the Excadrill switch, and it looks like our boy got greedy, and I think we get lucky. I don't believe that killed without the crit. I think it was close, maybe did around 90, and now he's in a terrible position. So we're really happy.
It was an 80% chance to kill.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's surprising. Okay, well that's fantastic.
What does he have on this? Probably a Terra. That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe.
I don't know why else I mean, I guess what other options does he have here? I'm just gonna move.
Well, Terra won't do much. I'm thinking he's probably looking to trick.
Oh, so I need to think about what I want to look into. I mean, yeah, I don't really want any other
trick though.
Yeah, I'm just gonna Moonblast. I don't care if this is locked in at this point. I don't think.
I agree.
Skarmory can phase me out.
That was well played. I mean, you have a lot of special attack, and now we're adding a choice specs onto it. Like Skarmory's not gonna like this one bit. So I think that was well chosen. Yep.
Why did
Skarmory does not have good special bulk at all, and that 2 times in both stats with the specs. This is a hard hitting Clefable.
I just don't know why he spiked. Maybe he doesn't have like. Can they not feel like Whirlwind or something?
I think he probably thought you would do like 30, and he just underestimated Clefable.
I think it's Iron Defense or Iron Press, so probably didn't have.
Yes, it's yeah. No, he definitely didn't have, or he might have changed it. But when I faced him like 15 minutes ago or so, he did not have it. And oh my gosh, that surprises me. I didn't think we would do that much, but that's really good.
I felt like it took little.
Poor guy.
For 88.
Yeah.
Nice.
So this Landorus set of yours,
yep.
have you adjusted it?
Yep, it's taunt. Yep.
Okay, great. And the other thing you could consider, I mean, it doesn't fit super well with Rillaboom. You could consider Earthquake, and although it isn't a physical attack. Or rather, although it is weakened by grassy terrain, just the amount of turns this Landorus I think will typically stay in may make it worth using anyway. But we'll give this a go for a little while. Earth Power is definitely not bad on this either.
Yeah, the set was originally Earthquake, but I didn't want to mess around with having my damage nerfed.
So one thing, you could have clicked Taunt there.
Yeah,
He was almost certainly going to click Stealth Rock.
yeah. I didn't really want to get Mortal Spins.
Yeah, I would have probably taunted and then clicked Substitute to block the Mortal Spin. Would have been ideal. It's not the end of the world, but it would have been good to have. So something to note, you do have to... Okay, so Smackdown activates Toxic Debris. It's not contact-based, it's physical or special move-based. So we don't need to have that Toxic Spike, and now our Rillaboom and Dragapult are in a worse position.
Yeah, I was worried about Air Balloon Gold, but I guess I don't really need to be. I have, options
No,
for that.
to switch in Goldengo there would have been very greedy and unlikely. And especially now where you block Defog with the Goldengo. He might not. I think it's perhaps worth attempting a Defog here. Depends if you're feeling spicy or not. U-turn is a solid play too, just to preserve health on Corviknight and pop the Goldengo's air balloon for Landorus.
I think I'm just gonna U-turn here.
That's definitely the safer play, and it worked out. Very nice.
I'm just gonna bring back Lando because I don't see an Earth Power switching.
Absolutely, yeah. I think that's a good idea.
Alright, so probably booster spam on Valiant and hello. And Roaring Moon. That's what I'm thinking. This thing can't kill me, but I don't know if I want Landorus healthy. It's nice freaking Gambit. Maybe go Clef here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Could go Clef. Yeah, I think that's a pretty decent choice. So we do get boots knocked off, which sucks, but we still have enough health to live a Roaring Moon hit, and that's what's really important.
I want a Flame here.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Nice.
So that did. So it looks like he's mixed. So we are. Yeah, no. Valiant's really weak on the special side.
I was worried about that not killing after the drop.
But now that we see that he's mixed, so I was thinking we'd only have to take a close combat here. We are now a bit more under threat of that Roaring Moon.
Right.
Now the good thing is Rillaboom actually does a ton of damage, but we still have to be careful with that.
Oh, they doubled, but I feel like that was better for me.
Yeah, you're in a fine spot here.
Great Tusk comes back out.
And you are plus speed nature, correct?
Yeah.
So yeah, he probably doesn't expect Landorus to be that fast, and you can just take him out. Good stuff.
Roaring Moon's out. Let's see how much. I hate Roaring Moon. I love it at the same time, but I hate playing against it. It's so stressful.
Yeah, it's I'm pro Roaring Moon ban for sure.
I'm debating between a couple things right now. I'm worried about Terra Flying, and that's just what I'm. I could taunt to stop it from DD spam. I could go hardcore, but again, that just invites Terra Flying.
Yeah, so I think your safest play here would be to go for the Smackdown. Because you can Smackdown, and then after that you can hit an Earth Power. And that combined with Corviknight Helmet plus Rillaboom Glide will always kill a Roaring Moon. Now, if he starts to do, some scary stuff, we'll have to see. But let's see. Now, if he's also Roost, that could also be potentially disastrous.
Wait, so if I smack him down and then he Terra Flying's after, he's not smacked down? Because it doesn't say in chat that it was
Yeah, so it looks like he's not. I thought it worked differently. That's my bad there.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
But
That's
yeah,
weird.
probably your play is to still just go for the Earth power here, I would guess. I think your Landorus does die, but I'm counting on him being greedy, and sure enough, greedy he is. Now, time for the moment of truth. Is he Roost or is he not?
Should I just Earth Power again then?
Yeah, we don't really have any other play, sadly.
Yeah, I was thinking
Okay,
of going
that's a good
hardcore.
sign.
The thing is, if I let Corv die, I'm like really weak to Gambit.
Hmm. Yeah, let's check the Rillaboom calcs. I think Rillaboom with
I
Terra
have to
Grass
Terra,
can
yeah.
kill here.
Yeah, I have to. It does.
Okay, that's good stuff. You actually don't have to Terra, but yeah, to get any kind of decent odds, you do. So
Well, it
let's go
depends
with
if it's
that.
like HP invested or not. I guess I would have had to check the damage for that Lando did.
Hmm. Okay, good stuff.
Alright, now we have to deal with this thing. Alright, what do I need to win? I don't need Rillaboom at this point because... But I also can't let it SD.
Hmm. Yeah, you need to get some damage, some significant damage off on it fast.
Yeah.
So Grassy Glide there lets him get a Swords Dance. The correct play there would have been hard Heatran.
Okay. I was thinking Heatran's really nice for
The-
Golden Go, but I have a Bolt there as well.
And now, because now we're in a position where we, he got off a Swords Dance and we got off 14%.
Yeah.
And now our Heatran, he'll Swords Dance again, and now our Heatran will die. So we have to now play Sucker Punch Mind games.
With...
Which is not the end of the world, but it's pretty close to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is your Corviknight's not fast, is it? No.
Nope.
Yeah, so we're... I see. Okay, so let's see if we can work something out here. At this point, you probably want to Grassy Glide one more time, because I think he'll Swords Dance again. And as he does that, okay, no, so he just decides to Kowtow Cleave, which is actually pretty nice. So I don't know. Let's check if Heatran lives this. I don't think it will, but he might not. He might not realize that we're specially defensive. So we can go into Heatran here and click Protect. Hopefully, bait out a Terra. Yeah, so I thought he would have. Okay, so there we go. So I guess preserving Rillaboom wouldn't have helped much anyway. And we can. I guess we can Magma Storm here for damage. That's about our only play.
Yeah, Sucker doesn't guaranteed kill, so he has to go for something else. Good on him, he does. Clef? Oh, the boots being knocked off is tragic. Clef wouldn't have died to anything.
We still could go Clefable and Moonblast and hope he's low kick Kowtow Cleave.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't have Iron Head, we have a chance. Actually, yeah, we've burned our Terra, so
Yep.
we just have to hope he's not Iron Head.
Nice.
So okay, hold on.
Oh my god.
Hold on. It's not over. It's not over yet. We still have this. We still have this because you can go Corviknight and click the Body Press.
Yep. He has gold in the back. Wouldn't U-turn be better?
Yeah, that should drop. If he stays in and doesn't click an attack, then no.
But I just keep switching back into Corviknight if like after. Oh wait, yeah, I'm slower than him.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah. So U-turn works pretty well. Nicely done. Okay, and I think you know what to do from here.
Yep.
You know the drill.
Hello. They played that really well, I'm not gonna lie. They were cooking me. Yeah, because they can't heal up enough. Wait, they can.
Mm-hmm. You always click Body Press here for sure. And I think that does enough damage that a lot after leftovers with Helmet, you'll be able to win this always.
Okay, yeah, nice,
we're good.
Nice. That was scary.
Okay, so yeah, that was one heck of an end game there. Good to see that go down the way it did.
Wow.
Yeah, so the only thing there that was a mistake was the Rillaboom Grassy Glide on King Gambit.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so there was that, and then there was the Glamour lead, which
Yeah.
so the grassy glide there on Kingambit got you almost nothing. And had we gone hard into Heatran, right? So something I've noticed here's kind of a common theme with both of those things. So you were thinking, well, Heatran dies to +2 Sucker Punch, right? Or likely, and your Lando has Smackdown, but that's its only way to hit Gholdengo. You were playing as if your opponent knew your sets. And this is a mistake. This is a kind of like one of those higher level mistakes a lot of people make. They play not really looking from their opponent's perspective. So if we look back at this game and we look at that turn, that turn one, say, so you could taunt on that and then sub, but even after that, let's just look at the turn three, where you decide to smack down the Glamora because he might go into Gholdengo.
Mm-hmm.
Your opponent is thinking, who knows what this guy has?
Yeah.
You know, you might have Stealth Rock, you might have Grass Knot. He doesn't know what you're going to pull out, and he doesn't really care about his Glamora that much. Now, preserving it is a possible play. He could have made it because he really wanted maybe to get, Toxic Spikes up later, but a lot of Landers do run Stealth Rock. A lot of Landers run a lot of other different special moves. Could have even been some kind of mixed set. He was scared. He did not know that your last move was, that you only had Smackdown and Taunt.
Right.
So you kind of play that as if he knew, and your opponent doesn't. Almost always. If they do, then that changes things. And then similarly, with that play against Kingambit at the end, right? You went for Grassy Glide. Had you gone into Heatran, what he would have done is he would have clicked Terra Flying Kowtow Cleave. So we would have gotten our Magma Storm damage, and he would have not been healing as much from grassy terrain.
Right.
So that would have put us in a better position. But you didn't make that play because you knew that Heatran died. But he didn't know. He didn't know if Heatran had a Will-O-Wisp. He didn't know if your Heatran was physically defensive. So try to play as if you don't know, as if your opponent doesn't know, because they really don't.
Yeah, that's something I've never thought about before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like they have fear too. Like, the fear you see when you're looking at this, like, oh my god, what does it have? They have that same fear. So be aware of that and utilize it. Right. Not too much. Don't expect them to be playing like really passive and scared all the time, but it's good to take advantage of that.
Thank you for everybody who watched to the end. This video was a really long process to put together, so it'd mean a lot to me if you subscribed. See ya.